What's up, everybody? What I got sitting in front of me here is my little cheapo bead roller. Got it from Eastwood. It's a good little unit. I mean, for just messing around the shop. Not really for production, like a big shop. I've used it a little bit, but it's kind of difficult to use because you're having to crank it on one end and then feed your material in the other. It kind of takes two people. And so I decided to buy the bead roller drive system from Eastwood. The motor cost more than the bead roller did. But I'm gonna put it on. I've already loosened up some of this stuff. There's the handle. And we're gonna try to get this thing on and see can we make it a little easier to use. It says here you gotta loosen that up. But I got it here in the box. Pull it out. It's like a nice piece. Here, I'll hold it up so you can see it. Like so. Little drive system. It's got a forward and reverse on it, and then you got a speed control. So hopefully this will make it a little easier because I got some stuff I want to make for my truck under the hood. And so we're gonna put this on. This is not a how-to video or anything. We're gonna get this thing on here and we're gonna play with it and see how much easier it is to use and go from there. Looks like the hardware here, there's about 4 flat washers, and then there's some of these bushings to set it out. How far it needs to be out. Yeah, no, or 6 flat washers. 2 longer bolts, and there's a coupling that I guess joins the two together. Might be I guess it's the drive shaft. But let me get this thing going and I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll let you know how bad it was putting on. All right, we got it on. Didn't take really but a few minutes to get it on there. There's 2 bolts on the back, and then there's these little bushings that set it out. It took longer to put this little safety guard on than anything else. And I wasn't gonna put it on, but my grandson's out here with me sometime, and I figured I better put it on. He will stick his finger in there. But yeah, it's all in all, I mean, it went pretty quick. It's slow. Let me see if I can get the pedal from here. It goes pretty slow. I'm gonna turn the thing all the way down. But well, you probably can't see it from all the way over there. Let me get you over here. It goes pretty slow. All right, that's nothing. I don't know if you can really tell. And then I'm gradually turning it up. That's wide open. And then you can also flip the switch and it'll go backwards. And you can control the speed and reverse also. So yeah, it's pretty cool. There's the controls. But let's see, we got it back in forward. Let me find a speed I like. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna bend up a piece of metal. I've already got it kind of, if I can get the glare off of it, kind of mapped out. Got my radiuses on there. And all I used was these items right here. That's just a little circle template that you can get from probably Walmart or any little craft store. And then a little square come from Lowe's. You can just set your gauge and run your marker down the side of it, and works pretty good. I probably one of the most used tools I have when I'm fabricating something. When I get it clamped back in here, we'll do a piece. I'm not going to pre-stretch that metal, so it's probably going to oil can a little bit. We'll run this out. Get it in there. Yeah, about right there. As soon as you feel it, put tension on it, which is about right there. You want to count your turns if you're trying to make two pieces or a piece that's got the same step in it. So I'm gonna just do one, we'll do two. All right, and this is the first time for me, so you're seeing it for the first time. See how this goes. All right, now I want to slow it down just a little bit because I'll be getting into this turn. All right, so I can just stop real quick. I'm gonna even turn it down just a tad more. And they do make better dies. This is like a step type die. They do make some that doesn't put any marks in it. And I may have it clamped down a little bit too much. So I went over my line right there just a little bit. And this is pretty thin metal. I'm gonna try to line it back up with the other piece. Looks like I hit it pretty good. All right. Let's unbolt it here. You see it stepped it. Now you see how it, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it wrinkled it up just a little bit around the edges. And if you use some thicker metal, that probably won't be an issue. This is like really thin. I don't even know what gauge this is, but it's like super thin. But yeah, I mean, you can make some cool panels. And like I said, this is my first time using it with the motor on there, or drive system like they call it. But you can probably take, let me see if I can find a hammer. I don't see one. You could probably take some little wrinkled up spots and just kind of flatten them out. Use a little better hammer than this though. But you can flatten it out. And like I said, using thicker metal would probably be a big help, but this was just a play piece. And I'm gonna put it in there again and see. I'll do a little spot in the middle. And we'll do it here. All right, it's just now really touching the metal, so I'm gonna just go one turn. Let's see, it's not really pushing it in at all. We'll go a turn and a half instead of 2. So we'll go right there. And we'll do the inside and see if that makes things a little better. Actually, I think it is, because it doesn't even look like it's wrinkling it up. I guess I was clamping it down too hard. Actually, me freestyling it, the turns are even nicer. I'm not even trying to go straight here. But anyway. Yeah, see? So it didn't even wrinkle it around it like before. So I had it clamped too hard. But that's a nice, didn't even really leave a line around it. I got a little off course down here, but this is just a play piece. It oil cans a little bit. You see how it's just kind of popping back and forth. And if it's not bad, if you're going to mount the piece somewhere and put, you know, holes in it and either bolt it down, rivet it, whatever, then that probably won't be an issue. But if you're going to have, you know, where you can remove them or whatever, you know, you may not want to do that. And there's a method that you can run it through the English wheel, through the English wheel, and put a little stretch in the metal and then bead over that area, and it won't do that. So I'm gonna have to practice with that a little bit, because the English wheel was new to me. I didn't have a whole lot of experience with it at all. But I'm glad I bought that drive system. I think I'll get a lot more use out of this now than I have in the past. And I've got a little handle. Instead of using vice grips, I've got a little handle I want to put on top of where these vice grips are. But I'm gonna have to change this whole bolt out so it'll be a little bit taller. So it'll sit up here, and then I can just turn it around how many turns, and be easier to count them and all that. And I don't need to be clamping vice grips on it. And then I saw another guy here on YouTube. He actually added a little spring from this block here up to here. So when he lets off of this, it'll kind of automatically pull it up, and then the bolt kind of keeps it pushed down, the adjuster bolt. So, but yeah. So yeah, man, I'm pretty excited about this whole deal. And I bought this thing like before Christmas. I've had it for a couple months now probably, and hadn't did nothing about putting it on. So I figure I'd do that tonight. And drop in my washers. But yeah, I'd give it a thumbs up. Like I said, I got both of these from Eastwood. I think this was like $150, and I don't remember what the drive system was, but you can look it up on Eastwood.com, and they can tell you. And price might be changed from when I bought it, so you know, you never know. But all right, well, that's it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. And this little short video, but I like to pop on here from time to time. I'm still learning how to edit, so the shorter the video, the easier it is for me, and I learn something every time I edit. So, but I appreciate y'all checking me out, and if you don't mind, like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and we appreciate it. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye.